2 true Halloween horror stories. Story 1. Well, this story didn't happen to me. It happened to my sister. One time she's been invited to a Halloween party, so she decided to go to the store called Spirit Halloween to go get some candy, so she didn't have to buy one over at the party. So she walked into Spirit Halloween. Then she just started to look around at the areas, and she finally found the candy, and there was this really tall, skinny guy. He was probably like about 6'1", 181. He was really skinny, she told me, and he was one of the managers working there. And when she was going to go pay for it, the man introduced himself as David. And and my sister introduced herself as Sophie. And David said, like when she was checking out her candy, Dave guy said, "What's your number, so I can call you?" And Sophie said, she already has a boyfriend. And David said, "Oh, really? Is it Roderick?" She fell down to the ground. She wondered, how did he know Roderick's name, her boyfriend? And she was in total shock. I mean, she knew it wasn't one of his friends, because he never hung out with him, or he seen him. And she said, "Okay, thank you. I need to get going now." And that Dave guy said, come on, man." And she ignored him. And then she made it to the party. When she forgotten about the whole incident, she just decided to dance around, and then, oh my God, her fear came back when she saw the same man before walk into the party. She pointed one of her friends to him, saying that was the guy I ran to at that Spirit Halloween. And one of her friends said, "What are you talking about? That was the guy that I ran into at the Spirit Halloween." And one of her friends said that she had used the bathroom and made her way at the back bathroom. And that Dave guy saw when he saw her enter the bathroom. That's when he went to the bathroom. Sophie knew something was bad was going on. So she went to the bathroom hallway, and she didn't see the man. And she asked one of her friends if she was alright, and one of her friends said yeah. Yeah, her friend said yeah. Which I'll call Annie for privacy reasons. And exiting out of the bathroom area, she saw the man giving her a really evil look. It was that Dave guy from the Spirit Halloween, just looking at her really evil. And he started to walk over to her. And that's when Sophie began to cry. She didn't know what to do. And that's when she screamed at the top of her lungs, interrupting the party. That's when Dave noticed, and then he ran off. And then the whole party didn't seem to notice, and then just got back to doing their normal thing. Okay, what happened after the party when Sophie got back into her car and getting ready to go back home? She said bye to all of her friends, and then she went back home. On her way there was this, like, 2002. I don't know. It was 2002 something. It was a really old car. Sophie had a gut feeling it was that guy. She had a gut feeling. Okay. This is where the story gets really scary. Her car for some reason broke down. She had to pull over. And then that old 2002 car came right beside of her. That 2002 car rolled down his window. It was that Dave guy. And that's when she locked her door, and she was so scared. And she looked in her glove compartment. She had a gun. But she told me she was too scared to use it. She didn't really want to use it. And then the guy walked over to her door, and there he was giving her the same evil look. And she looked at the gun again, and then at him. Instead of getting the gun and shooting him, she got out her phone and she said, "I'm going to call 911. You better get out of here right now." And then he got in his car and drove off. And she was crying tears of joy. And then she called me and my younger brother, Ethan. And then on our way over there, me and Ethan, I got out of the car and I asked Sophie, "What happened to your car?" And she said, "I don't know. I don't know what happened, but a guy's been following me named Dave." Me and Ethan didn't know what she was talking about. But we fixed her car, got it up real good, and it was running real good. Let's put it at that. And then, when Sophie told me this story, when she told me this, it creeped me and Ethan out. And to this day, I don't know if the man was fired, cause Sophie has reported it to the shop. So we don't know if Dave got fired but we're just so glad he didn't find out our address. Story 2. Well, I was a pretty average boy. I was 13 years old, and I really loved Halloween a lot. So I brung my girlfriend Cherry and another boy named Matt. We were going to go trick or treat, and it was probably already like 9 in the morning. And something that really got us, something that really creeped us out, there was a killer clown just doing nothing, just stood frozen. I mean, the red wig, the clown face, the creepy teeth, the blood-filled boils. Bruh, it was a really scary costume. Oh my god. Even though we were creeped out, we tried to walk away from him. And thankfully we did. After we got done trick-or-treating, we were on our way back to our house, and then 2 clowns approached us. One of them the same clown from earlier. And the second clown was even more scarier than the last. They came over, they walked over to us, and then just stood frozen. And then what me, Cherry, and Matthew noticed, that the other clown had a bag, a black bag. We got so creeped out, and we legit ran past the clowns, and we ran all the way back home. We locked the door too. Okay, what we were doing in the house, we were just playing Xbox One, FIFA, and eating some of the candy we got. And then, after I got done using the bathroom, Matthew said, "Don't look out the window. Get down." And I asked Matt, "What's going on?" And he says, "Don't look out there. There's a clown out there." And I didn't believe him. And Matt said, "Don't!" But it was too late. The clown was outside, looking dead at me. He knew he saw me. Oh my God. The same clown. I quickly shut the blinds, ducked down, and told Matt he wasn't lying. And Cherry ducked down with us too, because she knew that we saw the clown, even though she was in the kitchen making a sandwich for herself. So, a few minutes later, we'd forgotten about the clown. We looked back out, the clown wasn't out there. So, Matt went to go unlock the door to look outside, see if the clown is still out there. Oh my God. It was on our porch, looking dead at us. It was really close to us. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna run in. Oh my God. I quickly shut the door and blocked it, and that's when the clown bashed at it. And then we ducked down in the room. We heard the clown stopping and then walking away. Then next, we reported it to the police, and the police said they really couldn't find this clown. This story haunts us to this day, because the clown was never caught. So be careful of what you do in Halloween, guys, and be careful who you run into, especially if it's a clown. Subscribe for more.